Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist.
1 Minute Apologist.
Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense.
What faith is not? Some people have said that faith is a crutch for the naive. However, when we look at Christian history and we see some of the great erudite thinkers, we can see that it's not absent or bereft of great Christian thinkers in our past. So it's not necessarily that faith is for the naive. There's lots of bright people. Now, there are people that are naive that do have faith, but faith, I'm okay saying I need a crutch in life, that I don't want to live independent of God, that sin has impaired me, that I'm desperately in need of Him, that in my weakness He is strong. But faith, certainly, while when we think about the whole idea of what it is, it's confidence in a great God. So it's not something of empty-headedness. It's not something that lacks evidence either. So faith is not a crutch for the naive, but faith doesn't mean there is no evidence. Rather, as Christians, we do believe that we do have great lines of evidence. For instance, in 1 Corinthians 15, in Paul's magnum opus on the resurrection, he said, if Jesus hasn't risen from the dead, that we are still in our sins and that our faith is futile. What was Paul saying? Hey, if this hasn't happened, if there's no evidence for the resurrection of Jesus Christ, then our faith is futile. In other words, Paul was not detaching faith from evidence. He was saying that our faith is dependent on the evidence of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That if Jesus hasn't risen from the dead, that our faith is futile. Hey, I'm thankful to know that faith is not an empty concept. Rather, faith is assurance of the things we hope for and certain of the things we do not see.